Some country, I don't suffer. Get it ready, I'm running a call. One no problem, friend. Be a man is not dead. Yeah, that's what I be a man is not dead. Wow. Yeah, that is it, brothers and sisters. Good day, everyone. It's a beautiful day, you know. This is Mega Comrade Officer Eranomigo Edegbe, the open leader of People Freedom Movement, hashtag enough is enough, hashtag. One of the most powerful movements in Africa and the most peaceful movement in the globe, as I speak. No violent movement, no chaos movement, no drama movement, nothing. Peaceful movement. If the world can find a movement, or they can align with People Freedom Movement the way we are, the world would have been at peace. We have no weapon. We have nothing. All we have, look at it. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7. You see, all these trees, all these are what they destroyed. That is cracking. This is what they destroyed. But it's okay. So all these are not functionable right now. You see what I'm saying? So this is all we have. Nothing else. This is all my money. My money. 100% my money. Anyway, that is all right. One day, governor will pay for it. So he's going to pay for it. So that is guaranteed. They can continue to destroy, but it's all right. That is on that side. Oh, God. Let me quickly off this one. I never knew I turned it on because... So I have to switch it off to save my... You know, so I want to thank all brothers and sisters of People Freedom Movement across the globe. Today we're gonna talk about this $13 billion. I mean, 13 billion naira or dollars. Let's call it naira. But when we call it dollars, it'll be more better because they embezzle more dollars than naira. So we're gonna talk about this engineer Mustapha, Maihaja, DJ Nema. The DJ Nema. We're going to talk about him. We're going to talk about Senate. We're going to talk about House of Representatives. But however, before then, I want to talk about something very, very important. As we all understand, I am a man that always talk about himself. People across the globe know me better than even my own mother. Because when I grew up at home, when I left Africa in Nigeria back a couple of decades ago, that is the only thing my mom knows about me, my mom. So ever since I left my mom when I was a teenager. I started my life on my own when I was a teenager. So when I grew up in the village, I look at what was going around me. There's no way forward. There's no improvement. Ain't no way you're going to cut that poverty chain. It was a chain that was chained like the shackle, the slave. That is how poverty shackled my community. In all realm of local government, as I speak now, poverty is everywhere in all realm of local government. This is really going to be a thing everyone have to listen to. This is to tell you, no matter whatever situation, no matter the circumstances, no matter whatever occur in your life, sickness, temptation, setback, people backstabbing you, boyfriend betrayed you, husband betrayed you, girlfriend betrayed you, your close friend stab you at the back, it's going to help you. I want everyone to listen very well. When I wake up every day, I know what I'm going to talk about. But when I get here, sometimes Jesus completely take control of me. So, and I thank him so much. I thank God Almighty. Since I have made more than hundreds of videos, do you think it's easy, if not God Almighty, for you to constantly come without nothing every day in the media or twice, 3 times a week without making a mistake that will throw you in jail? It's all by the power of God Almighty. So, what I'm going to tell you today, I couldn't have made all these things possible if not God. When I left Africa, there was, no, when I left my local government, I went to the city, struggling on my own. I was 17 years old when I started taking care of my two little sisters. 17 years old. I was taking care of them on my own. Unfortunately, I lost one of my sisters after I left Nigeria. There was no one that could care for her the way I care about them. And when I came back to Nigeria, out of struggle, a lot of people were telling me, oh, just forget about it. Back then, when they deport you, in Eweka Street, right by Sakmumba Road, right there, a lot of guys they deport. Some of them want to commit suicide. Their parents sell their house. Their parents sell everything they have. My parents have nothing to sell for me. Because it's a grass that grows out of the concrete. 419 have completely dismantled my father. Have destroyed my father. So there was nothing to sell. I want everyone to listen. How you should not allow anyone to determine or shape to shape your life for you. Get up and shape your life the way you want it to be. Ask for God's permission. Ask God Almighty, Jesus, Lord Almighty. Let your will be done. Not the political will. Not the criminal's will. Not the enemy's will. Let God Almighty take control of your life. It don't matter whatever you serve. It don't matter. Always put your hope on yourself, one. Because heaven will help those who help themselves. So, I left. I struggled. I was doing business. I was, my auntie, my sister, they went to College of Education. Ekeadolo. I said, no, I'm not going to College of Education. Back then, when you have qualification or you have 3 credit or 4 credit, direct entry, you are going to be automatically a teacher. There's no way forward. Thank God Almighty, the world is changing. Even this SSG to Obaseki right now, Oge was a teacher. Barrister Oge. He wasn't a barrister, he was a teacher. I know him very well. Current SSG, Edo State SSG. So when I look at their life, Otono, look at their life, some of my family, they were teachers struggling. This barrister Oge suffered. That is the fact. When they were struggling, I look at their life. One of my uncle, who was a teacher in SCG Teachers College, Abudu. I was admitted to SCG Teachers College. I told my daddy, I said, I don't want to be a teacher. If I want to be a teacher, I want to do it on my own time. My daddy refused. He sent me to SCG Teachers College, Abudu. I spent a few weeks in SCG. Until one guy, a lecturer in University of Benin, he called my dad, his friend. He said, how could you send your own first son that you want to be so educated, so bad? Then you want to turn him a teacher? Don't you look at this boy? This boy serve you. My father was the highest Orion local government farmer at the time, with 60-something workers, Igbo workers. My father is a job creator. When I was a little boy, if they bring 911 to carry cocoyam or plantain or pineapple, if my father said 1 naira, if my father leave, I will tell the Igbo it's 1 naira 50 kobo. If you don't take it, I already know in my head. Now they have 911 in the forest. How are they going to drive away without paying this money? So the Igbo businessman will not negotiate with me. Small boy, Chidi May or whatever, they will say, go and sit down there. Small boy. When my father come and count the money, my father will see that it's more than the money that he wanted. That is how God has prepared my life. So, fast forward the story. Okay. I later went back to Edo College. I was sent to Edo College by Benin Traditional Council. This is the first time I'm saying this. Directly, I was sent to Edo College. To Egbe, admit this my son from Oba Palace in Benin. Those that say, palace, 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 I want to tell you. The reason why that palace belongs to all of us. Right from 1980s, I go to the palace every day. I deliver message from my late grandfather every day to mother. In my present, our great late His Royal Highness or Bayredewa. It's my present they will carry put in the car, travel anywhere. I will be waiting in the palace. Sometimes I go and sit in the secretary office because my cousin was Odionwe right there in the palace. But it hurt me so hard that after all he did, he suffered. I was eyewitness to it. Before he left, before our great Oba released him, after all he have done, I know how many land he told me he has in Benin. Because I was the one my father was sending message to him. Many temptations. I was like a courier, what the Department of State in the United States called courier. I was a courier to my grandfather, a trustee grandson. At then, everybody know me in the palace. Otiumada. Otiodionwe. It wasn't the same father, the same mother. My father happens to be a man who cares about others. So when he was later released in the palace, he traveled to the United States. Unfortunately, he died. No trace. Many years later, when I came to the United States, I tried everywhere to look for him. Because I remember those 50 kobo that he was giving me. 50 kobo. I will deliver a message to him in the upper palace. As I'm leaving, he will call me. My brother, come. Take this. I don't want you to be hungry. When you get to the village, make sure weekend, go and help our daddy in the village. I said, okay. He has his own brother. But he trusted me. There's nothing I didn't know. Sometimes I will come to Oba Palace. I will tell him I'm going to school. He will tell me, sit down. We are going to Uweli with Oba. We will be right back. I will wait in the palace until they come back to Uweli, from Uweli. Until my brother will go inside. He will send anybody. They will bring me brand new 50 naira. 50 kobo. I repeat, 50 kobo. So I know what I've went through. I will walk from the upper palace. Because those 50 kobo, I don't want to spend it. I want to keep it. I will walk from the upper palace straight to upper Eweka Street. With my foot. Brothers and sisters, I have suffered. I know what oppression have led my life into. Knowing that when I call him my brother because he was a brother to me. So When I was sent to Edo College, I was lied upon. I was in man of war. Shorting the whole story, I left Edo College. Later end up in Niger College. So, fast forward the story. When I refused to go to qualification, I already know. I was going to, I wanted to have at least 5 credits. Whenever they are right expo, ask those that we went to school together. I always answer 4 questions. That 4 questions, pick 4 out of 6. When I answer the one I know, I am gone. I will walk out of the class. I don't have time for copying. Ask everybody we went to school together. I don't have time to steal. I walk out of the class. That is why I never have A's. I never have B. Because if they need 4 answers, if I know 2, I am going to be sure of that 2. I will answer it. If it can carry me up to pass mark, that is all the life I live. I am gone. I'm not going to come here and tell you I was this. So, surprisingly, ask anybody we did work together with. I'm the first man to get out of the class. First man to get out of the class. Ask them. All my friends, they are barristers today. They are business owners today. They are military officers today. You can ask them. No one dare challenge me. Because they know I will crush them because I know all their secrets. How they went to university, how they become having the 1st degree, 2nd degree, even 3rd degree. So they know that. I never one day trying to, oh, come and help me write WAEC. No, that is not my portion. I did what I did on my own. When I found out I don't have five credit to get into direct to Uniben, I was forced to be going to Uniben with no admission. I thought I can use whatever I have. No way. I left. I didn't go to Academy a lot. They were begging. I left. How do I even get my new school certificate? There was no money. How can I struggle and be going to school? I started going to Accra, Ghana. Some of my friends were doing business, selling. I went to Ghana, buy gold. The very second time I went to Ghana in a Fumbisi, they almost killed me, as small as I am. I raised money. My uncle was in Shell. I want to tell you the story so that you can know. Sometimes when you think life is over, it's not over. Yeah, you're right. August 2nd, 2017, Wednesday. It's a day everyone should listen to. All these things I'm saying, it has a reason. When God pushed me to do it, I do it. Sometimes my wife gets angry with me. Everybody on the street know about your life. It's okay. So, when I arrived in Ghana, far back, many years ago, almost 30-something years ago, as a small boy, the same height I am, that is how I've been. I never grew more than this. When I went there, I get to where the Gold Coast. I saw everything. I want to pay. I paid. They gave me a little. I left. Second time I went there, I figured it out that I'm going to the wrong way. I ran into the bush. Before I know it, they were chasing me. Fumbisi, those that live in Ghana, after Kumasi, Tamale, there's no place I didn't know in Ghana. I know it decades ago. I will come home. If you want to know the truth, Dr. Scott last one, that own, what they call it, Country Home Hotel, that road, you can ask his wife. I was buying chain, GL, from Togo, Cotonou to Nigeria. GL, gold. I wanted to raise money to go to Uniben. But when that did not work, as I'm coming through the border, immigration, customs, they will be stealing my property, my goods. They will take it until one day I refuse to go. The customs, they said they want to beat me. You small boy. I said, go ahead and beat me. Bring my things for me. At a border, not the second border. I refused to go until rain was showering on me. I was eating rice inside rain. Let me tell you, I have suffered. There's nothing that I've not done in my life but stealing. I told this man, you don't know how much I get this money, how I got it. Gave me my shoes, gave me my gold, gave me my GL, let me leave. He refused. I refused to go. Until the leader now came, they shared my goods into two. I came home, I said, no, I want to go join the military. There's one man called Major Ade, in 4 Mechanic Brigade Artillery Division. Okay, one. Let me fast forward it. I don't want to go through what I went through in military. Let's leave that aside. That's why when I always say, if I wanted to become, if I was a Nigerian army today, I would have been a colonel or a brigadier general. So, as I'm speaking, then I have a very good woman. I don't want to say her name. Everybody know her now. She's a pastor, a big pastor, who were helping me, taking care of my 2 sisters. When I'm in Cotonou, she will be my sister was very picky, very pretty girl. She does not eat fish. She does not eat eba. All she eats is rice. For a man, 18 years old, raising 2 children, my mother said, no, leave them for me. I said, no, I don't want them to stay in the village. That is how I brought my 2 sisters. I brought my brother. I brought everybody. I carried them along to the city. So, this lady today, I never forget her. 5 years ago when I was sick, or 3 years ago, after many, many years, she flew from Europe to see me when I was down. My second girlfriend, she came and prayed with me. She looked at me, she shook her head. I believe her prayer led me through how I became empowered to pray for myself. So, oh God, I will tell you a little bit. So when I left Nigeria, I decided to leave Nigeria. Let me cut everything short. So I left Nigeria. I was duped. My auntie in America today, my aunt, she's an American today. She was who we hope for. Maybe one day she's going to help us. Okay. Let me tell you where I do not discriminate on anyone. No matter what you do to me, I forgive you. But when you think you want to oppress me, I don't forgive in oppression. As I was coming from Dr. Scotty Laswell's house in Benin, in Third Junction, Benin City, I was stopped by CID. A small boy. They said, oh, what do you have here? I said, it's gold and some shoes. Where are you coming from? I said, I'm coming from Scotty Laswell's house. Because Scotty Laswell is a very popular man in Benin. Then, oh, okay. Who owns this shoe? I said, it's my shoe. Who owns this gold? It's my gold. Where did you get it? I said, I bought it. He said, you small boy, how can you buy it? You are a thief. They stole in Balogun land. They burgled a store. How are we sure that this shoe does not belong to those stores that were burgled in Balogun in New Benin market? Look at your mouth that you used to smoke Morocco. I say it's your son that is smoking Morocco. He said, small boy, you are insulting me. There, he called the ASP. In 10 junction there, CIDs. They picked me up. Why I refused to follow them, people were gathering. Those that know me rushed to my uncle's house. My uncle then was a DPO, Chief Superintendent of Police. My uncle trusts me with everything. He's still alive today. My uncle loved me more than anybody, more than his children. I will tell you that, and I know that. Before I arrived in Ubeku police station, my auntie was waiting already. That is my auntie, my uncle's wife, was waiting. The DPO, they were already begging. Why will you carry a small boy that is struggling for himself? They gave me my shoe. They gave me everything. Then I left. That discouraged me. I said, okay, let me just get the hell out of this country. I have been playing the Nigerian army. I have been playing, now it's problem. I gather a little bit more money. I call my family. They say, oh, Where are you going? To shorten the whole story, I tried, deported. I tried many times. I told you I was deported maybe 4 or 5 times. 4 or 5 times. That is to tell you, brothers and sisters, no matter the situation, no matter how European Union will deport you, don't give up. Don't let anyone talk down on you. Don't let anyone shape your life for you. Shape your life for yourself. Ask God to intervene. No matter the obstacle, no matter what, forget about grammar. To hell with grammar. Where have grammar taken us to? Nowhere. So, shorting the whole story, I end up in Senegal. I refused to go home. When I was in Senegal, I used my brain. I print papers, giving it out for soap. Those that came, stranded people, I was dispatching things for them to sell, including me. I help a lot of people. I help a lot of people. I traveled, deported. Traveled, deported. A lot of people know me in this world. Everywhere. I've always stayed in Senegal, Cape Verde, Belgium, United States. So, I didn't want to go to Cape Verde. But after more deportation, I said, okay, let me go. I went there. I found out that that place is a beautiful place. A nice place. Not even up to 1 year in Cape Verde, I become a mega, a star you can reckon with. One of the most powerful Nigerians in Cape Verde. When they deport Nigerians, I will be the one to go to the airport and release them. Any Nigerian that they deport, you know why I was powerful? The chief police was my friend. The head of immigration was my friend. And I have a restaurant that I opened for my girlfriend. Nigerians were coming there to eat. The drug dealers, I know all of them. They come there and eat. I always share this story over and over. All these Benin people, I help every one of them. Any Benin man that said I did not help him in Cape Verde, you know is a liar. How many of them help me? One man called Sule. Every day I dream of him. He's the only man that gave me $200 when I was leaving. He said, thank you for all you did for us. Godfather, I have $200. Bye-bye. And one other guy called Peter. So, to shorten the whole story, I am a man that always knows something. When I saw Cape Verdean white, they were making money. They always come. My girlfriend always go buy cow. I said, how much do you buy this cow? They say, oh, look at it. How much do they? I said, okay. I said, I call my girlfriend. I said, you have a restaurant. You make a lot of money. If I can kill this cow by myself, but I don't know how to kill it, then I happen to know one guy called Ima. He's a butcher. I beg him. I say, can you help me be killing this cow? Why I will follow these people to buy it? I have been struggling all my life. He agreed. This good guy, Emmanuel, very nice guy. Ask him till tomorrow. He know how to kill cow. He will just tie rope and kill it. Then I have people. They come. I was making $400 a day. $400. I never tell nobody. $400 a day. Plus my airport business. I call it business because Cape Verdean does not take bribe. What I do, if I go to Belgium or go to Europe, I will buy expensive things and dash it to their children. After I gave it to their children will be telling him, Daddy, Daddy, he has people at the airport. Let them go. That is how I was freeing Nigerians. I was freeing a lot of Nigerians. So I am surprisingly, last night somebody called me and said, one guy, I'm going to declare him wanted by PFM. There's this boy they call Joseph. He's still owing me till today. A small boy. I fed him. I teach him how to do everything. But what hurt me so bad? A woman that took good care of him. That is to tell you how people. God bless you. As mother, God bless you. So, You can isolate today. Some of Nigerians that are in Cape Verde that have no resident now, I gave them a resident permit before I left. But fortunately, there was nobody like Iranomigo to help them fight the police. I gave them document. This guy, I will, let me, wow. Oh my God. So, this guy, what do you call it? He came from Ugbugo village. Ugbugo. It's a Wellington. Anybody that lives in Cape Verde right now, if you are watching me, I want you to look for this guy, wherever he is. If you are in Europe, he's Joseph. He's owing me, and I will hand over him to the police. If he's in Europe, he's a criminal. Oh, Blackie, God bless you, Blackie. God bless you. Ask Blackie about me. God bless you. These are the men who were the movers and shakers in Cape Verde. Ask them. Blackie, Sule, Frank, Peter. They are still there today. John Paul, Stan. These are Igbo boys. Ask them about me. They will tell you who I am. You know what I'm saying? So, this boy went ahead, even though that my girlfriend fed him. He thought, oh, if he said, oh, I pregnant a woman, that would be something. I said, I love women. So what? So there was a anti-women gang that called me last night. I said I was not going to talk about his name. When he called me, he said, I know about. I said, you are idiot. Then he started talking about Dion Osage. I said, mind your business. Leave Dion Osage. Dion Osage business is not my business. Mind your business. Are you trying to set me up problem with Dion Osage again? There, that is when I know that it's a real Satan. Satan in human. I warn him, don't use any insulting word. When he tried, I hang up on him, I block his line. Then I make myself on public to the world to know. To humiliate him, I get another new lie. He said, oh, they said you suffer. I said, oh, thank God. I want you to make a video on Friday. Tell them how much I suffered. What I've been through. I fought charging the affair. That's true. I break bottle. That's true. I fought the ambassador. That's true. I fought the consulate. That's true, because consulate, we are embezzling people money. This Joseph, his brother Wellington, when a Yoruba man, 7 feet tall, slap him in Cape Verde, the whole Benin were waiting for who will retaliate. There was nobody that can challenge him. I was in Asumanda, trying to buy cows, about 3, 4, 5 cows. When I came from Asumanda, I was the one who retaliated for his own brother. That is to tell you, sometimes people you fight for, out of their greed or their jealousy. I won't call it jealousy because that boy is a dirty boy. He's a marijuana smoker, Morocco have destroyed him. So I heard that even his brother now is suffering in Nigeria. He almost died. Wellington. And the other one they call Lugard is a good guy, but I don't know. That one now is selling cement in Upper Sakumba. Those that are watching, all people freedom movement, anywhere you see Joseph Ovibugo, Yokorion Ogbe, Oguni Yokorion Ogbe, say Ogbe, you know where's in Ogbe. I'm expecting for people to come at the Cape Verde and say, oh, this may try for us. He gave us visas. They call me a Degbe multiple. I was giving people visas. All this Moses that is in Boston today, I'm the one that teach them how to get visa. I'm the one that opened up France Embassy. Me, I opened it up. Me. There's no... Because I suffered. I was deported 4 or 5 times. I said, if I'm living here, I'm going to live legally. I will never change my name. And it will remain the same thing. That is exactly what I did. That is why I am untouchable. So, that is the life I carried to tomorrow. And there was this girl I'm looking for. If anyone knows where she is, her name is Joy. I'm still looking for her. She's owing me children. People might laugh. Because, thank you. So, Let me tell you, brothers and sisters, I want to tell PFN, you should be proud of me. Ain't no clean leader better than me. I want you to know how much I suffered. A little bit. I have suffered. That is the suffering I do not want others to go through what I went through. When I was suffering, struggling, Honorable Patrick Asowe eating in his mother's food, in mother's plate, when I was suffering, struggling. So, I have never been intimidated. I have fought for Edo people, and I have defended the value of Edo land. And I have fought for Nigerians. When Senegalese were beating Nigerians, I was the one who joined and fought against them. So, I am not a man someone can say, oh, this or that. The only thing people can tell you is a poor man. And that is what I am till tomorrow. No matter how many millions I will have, I know my root. And I know where I come from. There's never a time, no matter how much money, I have made millions upon millions, but I know where I come from. I know where I belong to. If I see a girlfriend, ask anybody in Benin. If the father is a senator or is this, I will tell her this relationship is over. She will ask me why. I say, I do not date rich children. I want poor people to enjoy my wealth because that is where I belong. That is where I come from. And that is the value. My wife today, I married her from a poor family. It took me long to even find her. So, that is about me. Like I stated, I love children. Like I told him last night, I said, if your sister have know your character, if she doesn't have your character and she's not bearing your father's name, if I see her, I will pregnant her too. I will pregnant her. Because my body is good blood. Why will you tell me because I pregnant a woman it's a crime? Oh God, you can't even pregnant a woman. You cannot. Eh? You are not even married. You are not. As I'm here, I have 5 children. I'm proud of it. Anytime I sleep with her, she will must carry belly. That bam, fertilizer, original from God Almighty. What is wrong with her, brothers and sisters? Eh? So that one is clear. I want you to come out and tell the world how I suffered, how I steal, how I'm a criminal, how I'm a murderer, how am I this? So what? So what? So please, those are in Cape Verde. I spoke with Nessie a couple of days ago. Nessie, everybody knows him in Cape Verde, is my very good friend. Nessie single-handedly sent more than 500 Nigerians to abroad by one way or the other. That man is a hero. So my plan is that one day, when we fight this fight and succeed, I know my route. I am not going to be a leader for rich people. That is clear. I don't care. I don't need their money. I don't care. Like I've stated to information, I'm a man that respects my word. I gave a word to the governor person, and ever since I've not spoken about him. That does not mean if I see him doing something wrong, I will not do it. If he's willing to fix already on local government, fix already, why will I fight him? What Dangote have bought, negotiate it back. We don't have problem. Come out and denounce of you trying to send your boys to kill me. That's it. We are good. You mind your business, I mind my business in where I am. We're going to start from grass. We're going to start from grass. Whenever he steps out of line, I'm going to criticize him. But you have given me your word, or your brother or your friend have told me, trust me, and I trust that guy. I don't know him. Once a military official, I'm mediating for peace. A military official who happens to be a brother from another mother is watching right now. A honest military officer. So, it's my brother. And he told me, you want the betterment for your people? That is what we're going to do. Let's do this. Let's stop fighting. What am I going to say? I am not waiting to fight and make money out of fight like this useless idiot is doing it. So, and let me tell you, if you have not registered with People Freedom Movement, brothers and sisters, go ahead and do it. We're going to go to the promised land together. We're going to go it together. What I've decided to do, I am going to contest for a local government chairman. And I'm contesting as an independent. If two political parties, thank God, one thing that Buhari have done in his administration is by making every local government become its own autonomy, their own power, like America. So governors have nothing to do. So your local government is your local government. I will come to that. It's going to be a great thing. And every member of People Freedom Movement, we're going to start from one place to state, state to federal. We cannot be outside and be fishing from outside. You have to be there. We don't need money from them. I tell you, I will tell you about it. So I am urging everyone to go and register. Everyone. If you have brothers in everywhere who are there and only on local government, go and register. We cannot fight all local government. We're going to pick 2, 3. If PDP want us, we'll manage. They are bad. I don't like them, but there's nothing we can do. So you use, if you're desirable, it's not available, you use your available to become a desirable. So that is on that one. I want everyone to know I have suffered in my life. I am a poor guy. God has blessed me with money. But I look at that money, I look at myself. When I see my families, I cannot even take care of my family. So, we are coming to that. So, wow. For this simple reason, for what is been happening in Nigeria, due to all these circumstances, I hereby call for the unity of all Nigerians, home and abroad. If possible, if Nigeria can be revived and corruption-free, I will appeal to every part of Nigerian citizen, Yoruba, Esa, Edo, wherever you are, Igbo, Hausa, Fulani, to come together and let us help Nigeria together. But if they cannot deviate from their barbaric way of embezzling our money and use corruption, what I call weapon of mass destruction, corruption virus, and continue to bamboozle us like as if we have no brain, that we are the most dumbest men in the world. We are just like a cattle where you can push left and right. We will let Nigeria to understand our children are growing up and our youth are coming up. We are not going to take their nonsense anymore, and we will not stand for it. A lot of our youth are ready to die for freedom, and I am the number one. You can never be free when you don't ask for freedom. So I will appeal to Nigerian government, anti-president Professor Yemi Osinbajo. You can use your good office to bring unity to Nigeria as soon as possible. How will you show us and demonstrate that there is unity? We are calling on you to immediate, suspend, or fire Engineer Mustapha, Maihaja, DG Nema, who has single-handedly embezzled 13 billion in 1 month. And I want to hereby thank our brother, who happens to be my Edo brother, EJ Agmonyima, Ikpobaaka, and Engr, local government constituency, Federal House of Rep. We want to thank you for having the courage to come us and blow the whistle and let us know what is happening in Nigeria. So for that, I want to refresh people's memory. In America, when you hear about this Russian collusion, why do you think CNN or MSNBC keep hammering it every day? You know why? I learned one thing from President W. Bush. When you keep repeating one word, it will sink on our head. So now, people are continuing to see the collusion. So when we talk of one thing in Nigeria, one news, one time, it's gone. Oh, they eat 13 billion. We move on to another one. It's done. That is why they always say we can't do nothing. But when you continue to hammer it every day, they're going to know that you are not going to leave them alone. So before they do it again, they will think twice. So I want everyone to see what a permanent Edo citizen have done. So I want you to see it again. I want you to know that, let me tell you, no matter whatever you are doing, when you continue to cheat people, and they are tired of it, this gentleman is going to leave Nema, whatever they call it. He's going to leave. And we do not want him there. So I want you to see what...
Presenting the good people. I am Honorable E.J. Agbonyima, representing the good people of Engr, Maihaja Federal Constituency, Edo State. Today, I want to tell Nigerians what is happening in this great country. Nigeria could be a greater and better nation if all of us put our hands on deck. Here's another expose that the DG, Nema, is taking Nigerians for a ride. And not only taking Nigerians for a ride, he's taking National Assembly for a ride. He has been invited on several occasions and he has refused to come. On a very, very valuable information that Nigeria wants to know, we represent our various constituency. Nobody is above the law. How can a DG, having been engaged just 3 months, barely 3 months, in 1 month alone, he has expended 13 billion naira of taxpayers' money, your money. He has expended 13 billion naira without recourse. It is our constitution that should guide us, that should let us know how we should govern. And we are here to represent our various constituency. Nobody should accept it. Nigerians are suffering, and those in IDP's camp, they are part of us. They are Nigerians. Money meant for them to cushion, to at least to help them, to get them back to life, so that they can live like you and I. And how can a DG, engineer, Mustapha, spend 13 billion naira in less than 1 month? And National Assembly have invited him and he has refused to appear before this honorable house. Nobody is above the law. I am not above the law. I am not. And he is not either. Okay. He must tell us.
I want to commend Honorable E.J. Agbonyima. He is above the law. He has a brother. Mustapha has a brother. His brother is Commissioner Gwando of Edo State. Both of them are above the law. How can one man, he only spent 3 months in the office, but out of that 3 months, 1 month that was exposed, he single-handedly embezzled 30 billion naira. 13 billion. Why Nigerians are dying in Libya? Everywhere in the world, they are humiliating us like we have no country. We don't know where we come from. Thank America. If not United States, I won't have a country at all. What are Nigerian youth waiting for? What do you want? What do you want a rep, a good leader, Honorable Agbonyima, to do? He saw something that is not good. He came out and let you know this is what is happening. And you are there sitting down. He already cried to you. I'm doing my own part of it. He sent the video out. Now, what are Nigerians waiting for? Why is Mustapha still in power in Abuja? Why? Why? For this simple reason, if Mustapha, I am going to announce this today, if this engineer Mustapha, who single-handedly refused to answer to House of Representatives that were elected by Nigerian citizens, refused to go on before I get to Europe, I swear to God Almighty God, I will transfer my protesting after number 10 Downing Street, Prime Minister of Britain office. I will move to Abuja House in London. I repeat, the mega comrade will single-handedly and protest for the removal of this man. Not until Buhari representative. Everybody know I'm a Buhari fan. I love Buhari, no matter what. Not until his officials came out and addressed this issue, I will not leave Abuja House in London. I am a born Nigerian citizen. That house belongs to all of us. Not for all this corrupt, not to Korocha. Erufa. Oh, show, go. Asak Buke. I will single-handedly go to Abuja House. I repeat, for those who want to destroy Iranomigo, go and prepare yourself. I'm coming to Abuja House in London, in UK. I want you all to come. Those who are ready to come and fight freedom. I am the freedom. I want you to prepare and come. This Mustapha must leave that office. And Commissioner Gwandu Abuka. Hey. Ogoba Agbo, Commissioner Gwandu. Ejedo Agbo, Commissioner Gwandu. Ekpeti we amuye dore in Jesus' mighty name. Anybody that harbor the terror, the horror Commissioner Gwandu inflicted on Edo people, our ancestors will judge you. Our ancestors will judge you. Commissioner Gwandu of Edo State is above the law. Why is it that it's only Hausa Fulani herdsmen are the only one that is above the law? Our Benin ancestors will destroy you, Commissioner Gwandu. You will be blind before you leave Benin City. And they will use sarin to carry you out of Benin City. Hence you said, Edo Oye, you don't want to leave it. You have collected millions upon millions from Yahoo boys in Benin. How much did you give your useless IG? I don't give a damn about Ibrahim Idris. I don't care about him. If I was in Nigerian army today, I would be a brigadier general. He cannot even dare try me. I will crush him like alligator. You can go and do whatever you want to do. The worst you can do is to arrest me for 24 hours. That's it. 24 hours. And U.S. Embassy will come out, bail me out. What else you going to do? Nothing. Then we go to court. If I'm being abused or placed in a prison or a jail that were not world class standard, they have a code where a jail is supposed to, the adequate maintenance. That's if it's not, I can sue Nigerian government for it. So we are calling on the Igbos, the Indigo, the Yorubas, the Niger Deltas, the Arawas to protest against this 13 billion that one man who have only been in power for only 3 months. This man, Ewu Merije, Usu Merije, all these justices pay me members. That helped destroy Nigeria. I want all House of Rep. I was going to come on you people. But what this man have done, Honorable E.J. Eyozuwa Agbonyema, I don't know him. But for this man, 2 times he has stood up for the poor. I wish we have 10 of him. That useless Patrick, what do you call him? I saw we ain't. That boy is not smart. He's so dumb. He's in the Federal House of Rep representing Oriomo and Umode. That boy is completely out. For Commissioner Saturday Wilehwe, I don't like fighting my people. But if you are a sellout, I will call you out. I'll make 3 videos on you. That is called hepatizer. But you are lucky. You are lucky. I spoke with your own brother that is with you right now, where you are. And together we were together. He knows me very well. He have told me everything I want. I have ordered for you to call. If you are not ready to face Oriomo and Edo State in general, I have every right to criticize you. As I'm speaking right now, I thought you were the one that sent someone out, but I found out you are in Porakot. You are not even in Benin. So that is why I'm just going to leave that aside. Because I want Oriomo people to know it's not that I like to fight him. It's my Oriomo brother. But for him not to stand up or stand for the truth. So that is what I was against. For now, Saturday Wilehwe, I can't wait my arm with wire. I will wait for a little while and see how you're going to tie Orion or Beni Abraka Road with Obaseki and Beni Wesi Renigbe Road and Rokosa Road, and together we will gather coffee that to tie Auchi Road, Tezame Road, all the inner road in Benin. We have to face it. So that is one thing. So let me go straight to Nigeria must be free. If Nigeria is not free, we have no choice but to call for the unity of Niger Delta. Most especially the Bendelite. So I am calling on Edo people, Niger Delta, Bender State. I want everyone, no matter where you are, we should all stand together and stand firm and be fair to each other to understand what is coming towards us. We do not want to be carried away by little problem here and there. We want to be focused and watch like a laser beam. And see how Nigeria, if they're going to go up or they're going to go down. But however, whatever they choose, I guarantee you, my people, United Niger Delta will not be under Oduduwa Republic or Brafa or Arawa. United Niger Delta will become United Niger Delta. If they refuse to make Benin City or between Delta State and Edo State as the capital, which happens to come from where I come from, Urenigbe or Ewesi, at the boundary of Delta and Edo State. So I come from a strategic area. If you don't want it to be Benin City capital, let's put it between Delta and Benin State. Will be the federal capital of United Niger Delta. So that is it. Here is wow. Now let's go to the main. Let me answer this phone. See, I know it's a bad phone, but let me answer it. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Hello?
Who is it? Who is it? Enemies of freedom. So, that is one thing. I am going to call on Orion local government citizens, Umoja citizens, Edo citizens. As this election is coming up, we understand that it's going to be conducted by each local government. The state have no hands in it. If they want to follow the rules, And we're going to make sure we hold INEC accountable. We do not want it to be Lagos State election. We do not want it. So in November, they're going to do primary. I'm going to be in Nigeria. So if you are interested in anywhere, all the Renigbe citizens, Ewesi or Ugo, anywhere, I want you to contact me. I have left my phone number, PFM official phone number. I left it already. I make it public. Charity begins at home. I want my number to be public. Anyone can be able to access me. You know what I'm saying? So I am going to be calling on Orion citizens to go ahead. My plan is to help free Orion from oppressors. Charity begins at home. When we start in Orion, if God permits me to be the chairman, I repeat, I will not fight for allocation. Whatever money that comes from federal government will go to Orion poor citizens. We will restructure Orion local government. I will make sure less than 2 years, I will create another mega city in Orion, not Abudu. And this city will be between Ugo, Ewesi, and Urenigbe and Abraka. And that city will be created by me with American money. And we'll make sure we invite, we don't care if it's French government, American government, or that, to install zero down payment or speed train across the whole Orion local government. All the way from Delta State University to Ewesi, link to Urenigbe, and Ugo to Abudu. Consequently, if we have enough money, we will link it to Benin. We don't care if Benin is Orion or not. And all the oil company in Orion local government must be given an assignment. They have to hire Orion youth first. And we urge all Orion citizens who are in abroad, home in abroad in Libya, to go back home and register. If you are Orion citizens, you are in Libya, you are in Senegal, you are anywhere, life have not been good for you. I am telling you, brothers and sisters, if I, in United States, who doesn't need anything else, can choose to go home and free our people, I want you to go home and register now. Registration started, is going to end in October. If you have not registered, you need to go there now. Register. As soon as you register, whenever we're going to create a city in Orion, those land, I would have played one video how they have sold Orion land. We're going to collect all those land from them. Oshomule have no land there. Obaseki have no land there. Nobody have land there. Only one man that can tell us he have land. Only one person is the traditional rulers. So, I am appealing to all Orion citizens. If you are coming for the interest, you want to feed your pocket, just get the hell out of that place. This election, the first election that was conducted, that there was no gunshot in Orion, is when I was on the ground. This 2016 gubernatorial election. I spent my own money there. I provide my own security in there. That was why there was no one gunshot in Orion. If not this 2016 election, tell me any election that have not been cancelled in Orion, previous election. So I'm going to make sure I align with all Western world, cry to them, seek for help, whatever I can get, provide security in Orion, provide infrastructure in Orion, generate revenue in a new city, and make sure the old city are electrified and developed by one way or the other. The only three things you need to grow anywhere: number one, security. Number two, infrastructure. Number three, JOB, job. So, I want everyone to understand, if you are a member of People Freedom Movement, I want you to know the battle ahead of us is a great one. We all should prepare. We're going to do a lot. Whoever is going to run for councillor or chairmanship or anything, I am grateful we are not that much now. Those that are called registered members, they are not much. It is easy for us to say, this is a land, we're going to build our own house. Let's start it. I myself will start it. We create Oriomo security. Personal Oriomo security has nothing to do with Nigerian police. I'm security man. If you are a terrorist or you are a gang or you are a criminal, you dare not come to Oriomo territory. Or else, we're going to put you in underground jail in Oriomo local government. It has nothing to do with DSS. Nothing. Oriomo security should be conducted by Oriomo people, not Fulani herdsmen. We welcome all citizens of Nigeria. As far as you are not coming to take our land or to oppress us, you are welcome. But if you come in the name to bamboozle us and take what belongs to us, you're going to be in Oriomo jail. Oriomo jail have no control of Abuja. There's what we call autonomy. That is how America is. You have every right to defend, protect your citizens. As the mayor or chairman of your local government or your county, it's your responsibility. It's not nothing concerns you with the governor. If I can bring up to $100 million, $200 million with the help of United States government, I promise you, there will be light in Oriomo. And help is on the way. I said it 5 months ago, and I continue to say it. Oriomo will become one of the best local government in the whole world, Africa as a whole. That is my vision. Starting from infrastructure and security. Our farmers are crying. Our acres, they have been sold. They don't have a place to farm. I want all those leaders I saw in Ugu when our great Oba, Eware II, when he visited Oriomo. I have the video here, but I don't want to show it. Our Oriomo leader cried to him. They told him that their land had been sold. They don't have a place to farm. They want to use them as employee, a farmer, farm workers. Never. It's never going to happen if I'm the chairman. It will never happen. Whenever a light comes to Oriomo local government, it's going to spread to Delta State. I repeat, when I always say, Abraka, I always make sure it. Eventually, the train will go straight to Warri and Asaba. So, Oriomo will become a center of business. Americans will come there. The Europeans will come there. Everyone will come there. If you are in a Oriomo local government, you are earning up to about 500 or 1 million in your business. What are you doing in abroad? What are you doing? No one got to ask you for paper. Your children go to school, Western school. You see American teachers, European teachers are teaching your children. This is called Oriomo government school, not private school. What are you going to be doing? You're going to go back home. I want every local government to imitate what I'm planning. I want every citizen of Nigeria to imitate what I'm about to do. And I believe, hence I have the interest of my local government, not my interest. I don't even have nothing. I don't care. Like I stated, if I'm going to build my own house that I want to stay in Oriomo, after I've done all this, I will ask for donation. Public donation. You will know how much I'm going to pay for the house, how many rooms it's going to be. I only need 1 room to sleep. That's it. And I promise you, if Oriomo local government decided to elect freedom, we will have a fire department with American standard of fire truck that will be shipped directly from Texas. The Texas governor will be able to give me 10 truck, guarantee. 10 fire department truck from Texas, straight to Oriomo. That will be patrolling, that will be battling fire. If Obaseki want to fix Nigeria, he should be happy with People Freedom Movement. If you want to fix Edo State, he should be happy. If you have all this plan, you can do it. Come, let's work together. Whoever he is, if you are in London, you are in America, you are in Japan, I don't care. It can be failed when you allowed it to be failed. Look at my life history. Why do you think I want to have a lot of children? Why? Because I love children. You cannot create a city, mega city, and live there by yourself alone. So I'm appealing to everyone in abroad. Please go ahead and call that line. The number I put there is a +1 469 618 2990. It's PFM direct line. I don't have a personal assistant. I answer my phone by myself. And when I'm a local government chairman or a governor or finally a president of Nigeria or a president of Niger Delta, United Niger Delta, it don't matter. I don't care. I will answer my phone by myself. If I cannot answer it, definitely I will answer it whenever I have time. So enough of all this. For those jobless youths, instead of you putting your problem in individual citizen, I want you to turn around, put your problem on government. Now I have taken you out of work. I'm not going to answer to you. I am focused on how I can fix Orion local government right now. And Nigeria, Niger Delta as a whole. So the little money you'll be collecting from your governor because of me, it ceases now. The governor is already aware. It says, I want him to mind his business. I want Saturday Owulewe to mind his business. If I do not become Orion local government chairman, if, a big if, and I will become Wode and Orion local government representative, federal representative, I will take that post from Patrick Asowe. For you to even try to fraud Orion local government, that is how I will pay you. Because for you to show a son or a child that this pot is hot, you will put his hand on it. So, if you play wayo, you and your PAPC, I know when you count the vote, I will have 75% of the vote. Good name is better than bad name. If you play that game, remember, federal run your House of Rep. You are out of that place. I don't care if I have to use pure water party. Pure water. Or they call it poor party. I will win you. Guarantee. I'm urging every member of People Freedom Movement. Those brothers are from Orion, and I want to call you quickly, please. Sorry, Niti. I need you to call me, my Renegbe brother. I need you to call me as soon as possible. So I want everyone to get prepared. I'm not going to do it by myself. We all going to do it. If it take 10 euro, $100 for us to elect anybody, PFM member across the Nigeria, we're going to try. If it's 3 we can survive right now, councillor doesn't take more than 1 million or 2 million. There's no party that is going to give them 1 million. But we can donate it. Anybody want to run for councillor? We'll do it. So $100 or 100 euro, it will not kill you. So be prepared. And the election is November, primary. Everyone should be prepared. Very soon we're gonna create a website, independent website. If we decided, or any political party decided, and call us and tell us what they are for, and they are ready to work, no problem. And like I always say, we are no enemy. We are river. We don't have friends. We don't have permanent enemy. No permanent friend. But we are only concerned about the poor. So, if you are thinking an amigo will come and collect 50 million from you, council is 0. My PFM member and myself and my family, we're going to help each other. So, I will call on our member in Benin, Comrade Pastor Cote, Comrade Kola Edokpayi, and Comrade Malo Agbogun. I want you all to know that hope is coming. Commissioner Gwandu must go. He's been transferred, but he refused to hand over to his predecessor. So that is it. I love you all. I don't know, there's something I was going to talk about, but I'm going to leave it. About Nigeria, what I heard, I was advised by military officials that the information came from some secret area, I should allow it to come out. It's going to come out very soon. So if you want a peaceful Nigeria, join our movement. Join our movement. Register. Registration is free. But we may do individual voluntary donation. For this month, we have not getting even a donation, maybe a little bit, or not even up to anything. So, but it's okay. So as I'm coming to Italy, I'm coming with peace. I'm coming to thank Italian people for what they have done for us. I'm coming to thank the European Union for what they have done for us. And I'm going to Britain to demand for them to do more. I am going to Abuja House in London to tell our president, I never talk about him because I always pray for him. Now it's okay. I want him to fire Engineer Mustapha of Nema. And Inspector General of Police, Ibrahim Idris, must be fired. Because Ibrahim Idris cannot tell us that after Nigerian Police Commission have transferred Commissioner Gwandu Abuka of Edo State, Ibrahim Idris went ahead and take bribe, embezzle money, and decided to allow a CP, a common CP, common police commissioner, to dictate for Inspector General of Police, IG. Do you know what it takes to be IG? It's by appointment. After you have served honorably, you have demonstrated a good character, you will be appointed as IG. Then, for the IG to allow, a lot of my friends were commissioner of police. Whenever the AIG called them, even AIG, they will be scared. I was in Benin when former IG Solomon Arase came. I didn't see him, even though I thought I was going to see him. I didn't. When he came, I was there. I was in the policeman. Even when his wife came, I saw how AIG, the former AIG in the Zone 5, was eating food in my presence. As the IG wife, Solomon Arase's wife, was coming, he dumped that food. I said, I call and say, eat your food. And he said, my brother, that is AIG. He said, my brother, I cannot finish it. So madam is coming. That is to tell you how some good police are disciplined. How come a commissioner is not afraid of IG? So something is, you got to link it together. There's something there. You know what I'm saying? There's something there. So, we are letting you know, Commissioner Gwandu, your days are numbered in the hands of Allah. Your days are numbered in the hands of God Almighty. The day God and Allah will arrest you, I will watch what those Edo people that are supporting you, how their life is going to be. How their life is going to be. All Edo citizens, police, are crying. All Yoruba citizens, police, are crying. They don't want you in Benin. They don't want you. The Igbos are crying. Every DPO post in Edo State is full by Fulani Hausa. Filled. Now you want to wait and conduct another election so that they can pay you another 50 or 500 billion or million naira. That is what you are waiting for. You want to conduct local government election. You want to conduct it. Let me tell you. In Orion local government, I can single-handedly park Nigerian military there for security reasons. I will request for it. They're going to be everywhere. On Mufti. They're going to be there. You won't even know it. International military observer. They're going to be in Orion local government election. They're going to be there. Videos from CNN. They're going to be there. If you don't want to if you don't want to put yourself in trouble, just leave. Save yourself some headache. Save yourself some drama. Pack your bag and baggage and go to Abuja. nobody will even miss you. I will not. Nobody. So that is it. That is it. I love you all. But next week, I'm going to be announcing my intention for Orion local government chairman. And I will speak to all my members privately and let them know the reasons why I have decided not to wait for governorship. So, and the reason why I will not wait for House of Representatives or Senate. Because we are living on 911 right now. Nigeria is in coma. So, I love you all. God bless you all. I love everyone. God bless you. Peace be with you all, you know. So, thank you all. You can see it's not what I said I was going to say, but it's okay. I love everyone. Thank you. Bless you. Bye-bye.